I want to talk about Charlie Kirk's death. Now, I want to say this right out of the gate. I'm not left and I'm not really right. I'm kind of in the middle. I think both are pile of shits, and it's just pretty much what smell that you prefer. So take that for whatever it's worth. But I do want to talk about Charlie and his life and the fact that I did not agree with everything Charlie said, but I respected him. And I've had a lot of people reach out or having conversations, and I kind of wanted to watch how the world reacted to this. And I wanted to react too because I was very angry at first. I was so mad. But because I have to control my emotions, I kind of dialed myself back and asked myself a lot of questions. And then I just started watching everyone. And the people who celebrated this man's death, I was very angry. But then I wanted to know why. Why are people celebrating him? And it's because that he was a reflection. That's something that they didn't like. They didn't like the way when he talked about his beliefs or his political points, that it made them feel a certain way. And they silenced him for that feeling. That is unacceptable. It is unacceptable in this world. It is unacceptable in any way. And I've gotten a lot of pushback because a lot of people were like, what about the kids that had the mass shooting? Where's your love for them? That is also horrific and wrong. And whoever did that, I fully hope they get justice. But if we're really going to dial into that, what about the person that just committed suicide? This video is already 2 minutes. Someone committed suicide in the world. Where's their voice? What about people around the world that are dying every second of my voice? What about their voice? One's not greater than the other. Those kids that lost their life is horrific. And I'm not going to justify Kirk getting all this attention more than them getting that attention. I'm not. However, Kirk was someone that was a light, and you can't deny that. There was a light within that man. He was. I did not agree with everything he said, but you cannot deny the light that that man had. And now that light is gone because someone said, "I don't like him." So your opinion now means more than that man's worth in life. I can't even wrap my head around that. And then I started to dial in really hard about these people and their celebration to his death. And I just did what Kirk would do. He would feel sorry for them and hope that they would find God. And that's how I'm moving forward with the people that are celebrating this man's death. I just hope they find God, or I hope they find and deal with the darkness that they have within themselves. Because I can say I don't like a lot of people in this world, but I have never wished or ever will wish death upon anyone. And that is not okay. It's not. And if you feel that this is justifiable in any way, shape, or form, that this man's death is good, I feel so sorry for you. And like, I can't even say the words. I feel so sorry for you. And I hope and pray that you find happiness in the light. Now, let's get into a little bit about Kirk himself, Charlie Kirk. Sorry. I'm not going to say his full name every time. Charlie Kirk. Let's get into that. This video is really not about me, and it's really not about you, to be perfectly honest. It's about Charlie Kirk and what he left behind for us as society, as people, the lessons, the life, the love, even the hate. He brought conversation to the forefront. And I think that's the reason why this death has hit me kind of hard. Because in my eyes, Charlie was a truth teller. It was his truth. He was showing up his authentic self, his love for God, his love for humanity. And maybe he didn't like certain things that people were doing, but he never forced them to change. He said you should change, but he respected the fact that you could live your life however you see fit. And if you don't see it that way, I'm sorry. But there's nothing you can do to change that. He was a truth teller. I'm a truth teller. I'm always going to tell the truth. And that fact that he was telling his truth ended his life. And I had to sit with that. I really did. Because as I move forward into my career and these things, I will always tell the truth. And if that truth ends my life, I only hope that I have 10% of what Charlie did. We have come to a cusp in this world where just because we don't agree with everyone, that they have to be silenced. I don't want you to be silenced at all. I don't want, just because we don't agree, I want to have a conversation. I want to be in the middle. I want to know why you think the way that you think. And maybe we won't agree, but I can shake your hand and say, I wish you the best, and walk away, just like Charlie did. And that's why it's hit so hard for me. This was a good man. He loved his husband, wife, kids, everything. And I just don't see the justification of ending his life simply for the fact that he didn't like something that you liked. This is not okay. Let's be clear. None of this is okay. And it's going to take time. And this ripple that has happened now within the United States will last forever. This is history in the making. History will remember this. This will go on forever. This ripple, this sway from one side to the other. And I think that's something that people don't understand that is going to happen. So you need to prepare for that. Is whenever one side sweeps one way, there is an equal side sweeping the other way. And that's not good. That means there will be retaliation. And I don't want that either. No more people need to die. We need to come back to the middle. The left, the right, the middle, the world, everyone has value in their lives. And no one should live in fear simply because they have a point of view. We have gone too far, and we need to take a step back. I want to say a quote here. Bear with me. When people stop talking, really bad stuff starts. When marriages stop talking, divorce happens. When we stop having human connection with someone you disagree with, it becomes a lot less easier to act violence against that group. Charlie's words, not mine. Amazing words that he died with, that he died by. He died by those words. He also said a couple other things, and I'm gonna say that too. He said stuff like this only makes us stronger. Kind of generic, but true. But he said this, and this is powerful. For every one person that goes down, 100 more will come back up. And I thought that was so powerful because his voice is carried so far. Around the world, they know this man. And I have yet, unlike Jennifer Lopez or P. Diddy or all these other celebrities or people that are pieces of shit, I have yet to hear anyone say their interaction with Charlie was negative. The man had a light. Now I'm not Charlie. I will never be Charlie, and there is no shoes that someone can fill for Charlie. However, it is on us now to carry truth, our truth. Whether it's right or wrong, it is still our truth. For people that follow me, I can't guarantee you that you will always agree with me. But I guarantee you, I give you my word, and I never break my word. I will always be truthful with you. I will always be honest. I will always do what is best, even if it ends my life. Because that's the only way we will make a change in this world. Whether you liked him or not, Charlie Kirk was a good man. And we need to do better in this world. I don't care who I lose or people that stop talking to me or Facebook or anything. I don't care because it's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. Things are going to start changing. And I just hope that we all come together. Because if you see it and you really pay attention to things, you will see the right and left, they both have to go. We all have to come back together in humanity. And as the years start to go forward from now, I hope we can get there. We have to get there. We have to do better. I could talk about this forever, guys, but to be perfectly honest, whoever's going to hear this is going to hear this. I don't even know if this is even going to go anywhere. I just felt compelled to say something because no one should go through that. No one. And no one should go through losing their children either. Like I said, it's not lesser than. But yes, this affects me a little bit more because I want to tell the truth and I don't want to die for it. So, oh, if you like truth talking and you want to have conversations and come towards the middle with me, like, subscribe, show some love to Charlie and to everyone else who has been affected by this. Your thoughts and prayers are in my thoughts and prayers, and that matters. And just a quick little glance of thoughts and prayers while we're on that conversation. Everyone's like, oh, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers mean I acknowledge that you are going through something that is so bigger than you that only God can help you through. And I acknowledge that for you. That's thoughts and prayers for me. That I understand that you're going through something. And I wish I could just take that pain right out of your chest. But unfortunately, only God can do that. Thoughts and prayers mean something too. That's my first truth. I got nothing left, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I had more wisdoms or words to enlighten you or to shift your perspective in this, but sometimes shit just sucks. And we got to deal with it, process it, scream at it, and let it go.